Hello guys, so my name is Rai Alamurova and you're probably wondering why you're seeing this video and where I'm going. I'm going on my first youth exchange in Italy. It's called Beyond Labels, Roleplay Your Future, and it's organized by Link APS. I am quite excited because Italy has been a dream country to visit for me for quite some time. I am currently at the airport, just went through security check, and I'm waiting for my gate. I am quite excited for where I'm going. I actually don't have any idea what to expect, but expect the unexpected. So let's see where this journey takes us. Hello guys, or should I say buongiorno. We are currently in Bari. We had such a beautiful flight. It was so beautiful. We flew so close to the clouds, and I'm sure you enjoyed those magnificent details. And right now we're waiting for the train to the center of Bari, and this is my new friend Didi. Hello, which you're going to see in the next couple of days together with the other amazing people I'm sure we're going to meet tomorrow. And I'll talk to you later. Bye bye. Hello again, guys. As you can see, I'm riding a bike, but actually, it's not a bike. We arrived at Bari. As you saw last, we took the train to Bari Central Station, and because we were so hungry and we wanted coffee because we were so sleep deprived, as you know, I woke up at 3:30 a.m. in Sofia. Then we had to take the plane from 6:45 a.m. Then we arrived at Bari at 7:10 Italian time. And now we are here. The sun is so nice. It's actually a really warm weather. And there is one life hack I want to give you. When we arrived, we went to this really nice brunch place called Avamposto. The pancakes were out of this world, and the coffee was truly Italian excellence. And surprise! We were able to leave our luggage there for only €5 each bag. So now we can enjoy all of the beautiful views of Bari without carrying our luggage and being afraid that a thief is going to decide, well, to take our stuff, and that's not nice. So you can find Avamposto or any other coffee around the central station of Bari and leave your luggage there and enjoy it, because it's so nice to enjoy this beautiful blue sea without carrying a briefcase with you. See you later. Hello again, guys. We are in La Locanda del Elfo, which was recommended to us by the guy in the souvenir shop. And I'm going to have, for the first time, carbonara pasta in Italia, original one, and Aperol Spritz, which is my favorite cocktail, actually. So we're going to be the first people to see that. Let's try it. True Italian excellence. again, guys, you can see me in front of Castello Svevo di Bari. Before that, we had amazing lunch, and I can still feel the amazing taste of my pasta carbonara. And before that, you saw us in Basilico di Saint Nicola and the Cathedral of Saint Sabinus. So this is our last stop in Bari, only for today, and we're going back to the coffee shop so we can get our luggage, and we're going straight to Altamura. So I'm going to see you again in Altamura. Good morning, guys. It's a new day and I'm currently in Altamura. Yesterday we took a train from Bari to Gioia del Colle, and then we took a bus. We were actually so tired and sleep deprived that we decided not to eat outside or go visit some places in Altamura. And today we have slept well, and I am so excited because we're going to Cassano and we're going to meet all of the other amazing people coming from Portugal, Spain, Greece, the other people from Bulgaria, and of course Italy, so we can spend one amazing week in this exchange. I really hope I will be able to bring you to some of the activities we're going to do, and let's see where this journey takes us. Hello everyone, we are in Casa Nazaret in Cassano delle Murge. It has been a couple of hours since we arrived, and we are actually the first ones here with the team organizing the whole project. We are waiting for all of the other people to come tonight, and tomorrow we are starting. I absolutely love the place. One thing about me you're going to learn in the next couple of days is I am a Christian. Jesus has changed my life for the past 2 years, and it's really special to come here and see that there is a chapel. There is also a really interesting cross over here where I'm at the top of the whole place, and I feel at peace. I really enjoy that. I can hear the birds singing and the wind blowing. It's so green, it's so natural. Actually, the signal is quite bad, so I'm glad that I can leave my phone and enjoy the nature and the people around me, because I meet so many new people here. I met the team, I'm going to meet all of the other participants, and I am so happy that I chose to apply for that project, because this is my first Erasmus Plus project, and I am so blessed that I will visit 2 other projects in the next 2 months before my solo trip, which I'm going to show you when I get there. But yeah, I think I will experience a quite interesting week here, and I hope that I'm going to leave with some memories that I will remember forever, and hopefully new friendships. See you later. Good morning, everyone. It's our first official day in Casa Nazaret in Cassano delle Murge. Yesterday, everyone showed up and we got to introduce each other. We had dinner together, and then we played some board games, and we went to sleep quite early because everyone was tired. So today the weather is nice. It's kind of cold and cloudy, but it's still beautiful. we're going to have breakfast. I just did my morning prayers and I just wrote in my journal. And after breakfast, we're going to start with our first activity, which is to introduce each other in the whole how and everything. I will see how much I can show you. And during those days, I'm going to introduce you to some of the people who came to the project, because everyone is truly and simply amazing in a different way. And I really enjoy what is happening, because when you get used to the big city and the routine, at some point you really need to get out of it and basically get in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, I quite much enjoy it. See ya. Hello guys! So it's lunch break. We just finished our first session and we played some get to know games. We got to learn the names of each of the participants. We played human bingo, where we learned a lot of interesting qualities of the people we met or stuff they did. We also got to set up our cohabitating crews, because we are going to spend 8 days together in the middle of Italy and we do not know each other. So this is important. And we got to pick our teams. So each team is going to have a duty for the day and we're going to rotate. The weather is quite rainy right now, but I hope the sun is going to show up at some point today. Everyone is so interesting and I honestly can't wait to try whatever Giuseppe has made for lunch. So see you later. Bye. Hello everyone, it's currently evening and we just finished with our second session. We went through the program and we also went to the team of the project, and I'm not going to tell you too much because you're going to learn a lot about it later. But one of the most interesting stuff we did, and which you saw before that short calling from me, is that we did 2 masks. One of them is how the world views us, what kind of mask the world puts on us. The second one is what kind of mask we actually choose to wear. So that was really interesting, and the masks we did will be used as decoration for the main event of our project. And on the inside we put little sticky notes. One of them was with what we have as expectations for the project, and the other one was the fears we have about the project, and we just put it inside the masks. And at the end we're going to get our masks back. We can return them home and just see if our expectations or fears came true. So we're having a break now and we're going to have dinner later. So see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Hello everyone, it's our second day in Casa Nazareth, and today we did a lot of fun stuff. So first we had a snow fight. Well, we actually had balls of newspaper and we threw it at each other. It was so fun and energizing. I definitely woke up. And after that we did toothpick towers. You know, I felt very underprivileged with the materials we were given. And that was a good start, because the next activity we did was privilege walk. We were given random little papers with a row we should embrace and act like the row we have. So we're going to see what my role was, and then we were given descriptions and we had to take a step forward or step backward, and it was really eye-opening. And last but not least, we did breaking fake news. We were separated in teams, and then we had to create, breaking fake news. And we had to make the other people believe that our team's news, is actually the real one. Well, surprise, surprise, every news was fake. So right now we had lunch. It was very delicious because Giuseppe cooked it so, as of course. And after that, we're continuing with today's activities. So I'm going to see you tonight and tell you what we did. Bye! It's currently 6 p.m. and we just finished our second session for today. And we started with the game Castle Princess Storm. After that, we played Samurai, and we had a workshop with a special guest on the topic how to create a game. And this is our main challenge for our project, which is called Beyond Labels, Roleplay Your Future. We need to create a game which is entertaining, which can be played by children, and at the same time is kind of educational for the situation we have in our world. We are divided by national teams, so each team from each country has to create a game who we're going to present to children in a city in Italy, and then we're going to bring it back to our country. I have so many ideas on what to offer my team, but I need to spend some time on that and create something new, which is honestly so exciting because even though we're young but still adult people, we played really funny games yesterday and today, and games and playing games is a really great way to educate the kids on the situation of today's world and give them some positive knowledge, because it's really not common for children to have emotional intelligence or know what discrimination is and how to be kind to each other. So I really hope we're going to create such a game which will be helpful. But today we start with our cultural nights, and tonight the first team is going to present their culture is Greece. So in a moment you're going to meet their leader, who is going to answer a couple of my little questions. Stay tuned. Hello again, guys. As I told you, today we're meeting the first leader from the project, and this is the leader of the Greek team, Yannis. Hello, Yannis. Thank you so much for joining me in my video and this travel journal. It's a pleasure for me. So can you briefly introduce yourself?
Okay, hello guys. My name is Yannis Kalogerakis. I'm the leader of the Greek team, and it's my first time as a group leader. And apart from that, I'm a criminologist. I'm a social scientist. It's a great pleasure to be here.
This is so interesting. So can you tell me what are your feelings about the project, why you applied for it, and what knowledge have you gained so far?
Thank you for the question. I will say that the topic of the project is about empathy, collaboration, and critical thinking. So, as a social scientist, I love the idea that we could learn more about empathy and critical thinking in Europe. And I felt that I can really resonate with this instance, and I feel that we can learn much more about it through this program.
Beautiful answer. So my last question to you is, since tonight is Greek night, what can we expect from the Greek team? Do you have some surprises for us, or maybe some dancing?
Okay, yes, we definitely have a lot of dancing because we are Greeks, and of course we brought some other stuff from Greece, like a taste of products that you don't normally find in other places, so we have a few things to try out.
Okay, so I think I have another question for you. Actually, can you describe Greece in 3 words?
Okay, I will definitely say sun, sea, and hospitality.
Okay. What is one important word in Greek you can teach me?
Okay, I will like to teach about thank you, which is ευχαριστώ in Greek, and it's a very nice one.
Okay, then. Evharisto for joining me on this interview. And in the next little videos, you're going to see the Greek night, some of the details, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. Stay tuned. Hello, guys. It's the third day of the Erasmus Plus project Roleplay Your Future in Cassano in Italy, and it's lunch break right now. So today we started with a little game of ninja so we can wake up, and we continued with the roleplay crime investigation game called Where is Amir, created by our amazing facilitator Antonio. And after we finished with the game, we reflected on the story because yes, it was a fictional story, but it's a reality for a lot of people, and it was really eye-opening to see how much things are at stake and how hard it is actually to be the victim of discrimination and racism, because not everyone is the same, to be honest, and a lot of eye-opening games while I have been here. So I'm still thinking about it and having some reflections and revelations for myself. And the second game we played was created by our other facilitator Giuseppe, and it was called Country Relations. And we were separated in teams and had to create a whole country. And not only that, we had to govern it and manage a budget, which in our case was very little. And what I understood from that game, in which we had to manage the budget for 3 years, was that no matter what you do, people are still going to blame you. I'm not saying that in support of any government, but when you get out of your home country and see the other countries, you realize a lot of things are the same. So I had the time to talk with my new friends from Greece, from Spain, Portugal, and from Italy, and we had a lot in common when it comes to stuff like this. So yeah, it is really hard to govern a country. We had amazing lunch again, cooked by Giuseppe, the other Giuseppe, and we're going to continue with our second session for today. You're going to see me again after that. And since yesterday was Greek night and you saw how many amazing Greek dances we learned, tonight is the cultural night of Spain, and I honestly can't wait to see how that goes. I'm going to interview a special someone from the Spanish team, so stay tuned. Bye! Hello everyone, we just finished our second session and we played 2 more games. So the first one was called $50 Later, and we were again put into teams, and we had to imagine and find ways to come back from California to Europe having only $50 in total, and 3 days before we have to go back, and to find different ways to earn money so we can go back to our home continent. And the second game we played was actually created by our third facilitator, Anna, and it was called In Another's Shoes. So this game hit really close to home. It was really emotional as an experience to me. What we did is we got some paper, we wrote anonymously our situations with discrimination, and we put them in a bucket. And after the letters were mixed, each one of us was able to get a letter from a different person and read their situation. So the letter I got really triggered some things in me, but I think it was for the best because I was able to fight off a really bad memory from myself. And I honestly feel closer to the people here in the project. I honestly don't know if this is how I feel on the third day, how I'm going to say goodbye by the end of the project. I'm going to miss them so much. So that was again really special. And after this, I'm going to introduce you to the member of the Spanish team. So see you in a bit. Hello everyone, as I told you, today is Spanish night and here with me is Diego from the Spanish team. Thank you, Diego, for joining me tonight, and can you please introduce yourself in a couple of words?
Hello, my name is Diego from the Spanish team. I am 18 years old and I am here in Italy in this project for the first time in my life. Well, I am in the last year of high school that in my language it is called Segundo de Bachillerato. Next year I don't know what to do or what to study in the university, but I am looking forward to it.
That's beautiful. Well, Diego, can you tell me what are you going to take back with you from this project after we finish and go back to Spain?
Well, that is easier to answer. I hope to take many good friendships like yours and have a lot of good experience and a lot of good learning. Especially from the other languages, to interact not only with English but also with other languages that I am not to use in my city.
What can we expect from Spanish night?
Well, you can expect the unexpected. Well, I mean, the Greek night it was so awesome. I don't know if we can do it better, but I am sure we will do good this night. We're going to have some dances and going to present in a minute Spain, and then we are going to show you some food, and then we are going to be here and we are going to show you some dances, and you can also dance, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, Diego, well, can you describe Spain to us in 3 words?
3 words is difficult to use only 3 words, but I will go with definitely history, I think art, and of course tourism, many things.
Alright, well, can you teach me 1 word in Spanish?
Yes, I have 1 word and I think it tells you better. It's help in Spanish. Okay. Help in Spanish means ayuda.
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 Okay, well, ayuda. Thank you so much, Diego, for being here with me tonight. And after this video, you're going to see a couple of shots from Spanish night. I'm sure it's going to be amazing, and I honestly can't wait. See you guys.
See ya.
So, hello Giuseppe, thank you so much for joining my video.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
So, Giuseppe is one of the facilitators for our project here in Italy, so I really wanted to introduce you to him. So, can you please introduce yourself in a couple of words?
Okay. So I'm Giuseppe. I'm part of Link Association, and I am the facilitator of this youth exchange called Beyond Label Roleplay Your Future.
All right, so what was your first experience with Erasmus Plus like as a participant?
Okay, yes, as a participant, I was 19 and totally random. I didn't really know exactly what it was going to happen, but yes, there was my cousin who said, I found this experience, you go there, and so, okay, it's interesting. And so we went to Link Association, and they explained us what is a youth exchange and all the advertisement, this is not a travel, this is not an holiday, you are not going to be a tourist somewhere.
Sure.
It's something different. And then yes, I was in Romania. My first youth exchange was 2019, and even if I didn't like a lot the topic, but it was amazing. Like we were 60 people from 5 countries. We were Italy, France, Bulgaria, Spain, and Greece. Yes, I remember it was amazing because I never spoke English directly, so it was also my first time in that situation. But yes, I remember it was amazing. All the people were so cool, and basically we were all young that wanted to share experience, to stay together and have fun.
Well, that's amazing. So my next question to you is, what made you decide to go from the other side of the project and become a youth worker yourself?
Well, it started little by little because, of course, when I did my first youth exchange, I said, okay, I want more. And so I did another one. And then the people in Link Association told me, okay, you did your experience. There is not more that you can do, but maybe you can be the leader of the group. I started little by little doing some little work for the association, maybe in some youth exchange as the logistic part of the team, because there is always that one person that has to drive, to buy stuff, and be sure that everything you need is in order. And then because I liked that, I still was having the same experience that I did as a participant, because I was with people, we talk in English, we shared our emotion, feelings, and a little part of your life. And then they said, okay, but maybe we need a little bit more of help. And so I did my first activity. And I remember that day that I prepared my activity. I was very, very shy. Even if it doesn't seem, I don't know if it seems or not, but I am a shy person in real life. Yes, I am. And when I did the activity that I prepared for days, and after the activity that I saw all the people happy, and I had a really good feeling in myself that all of these people are happy because of what I did. And I started to think, maybe that this can be a really good work, because you do something that you like, and also you give your participant a little good feeling of what you feel. And yes, it's a really good feeling. There is always this moment in which I look all the participants while they are doing the stuff that I prepared, and they are all together enjoying. It's very good, just amazing.
Well, that was an amazing answer. So my next question is, why should young people try Erasmus Plus at least once in their life?
Yes, I think it's very important. Even if their English is not very good, at they will find other people which English is not very good. And yes, it's something that can be life-changing because you have a different point of view of the world, of what different culture are, and also what different people from different country. And you can see there are a lot of difference, but also that there are many things in common. And I think it's important to understand this for every one of us as a European, but also more than European.
Okay, well, my last question to you is, do you have any advice for people who have already been participants in Erasmus Plus project but are thinking whether they should try to be a youth worker themselves?
That's really interesting because for me it happened, I want to say naturally, because I was doing something that made me happy but also made other people happy, like the participant of your activity. And I think that the passion is important in this kind of work. So yes, the passion is important, and if you are doing something that you really like, you can see from the participant, from the activity that you prepare to them.
Well, thank you so much for this short interview. It was really a pleasure to me. And if you're from somewhere around Italy and maybe Altamura, you can try to find Link Association on Instagram.
Yes.
And look up more. So see you later.
See
Bye.
you. Bye.
Hello guys! Well, surprise, today the weather is nice. Today is Sunday, or when what they call it in Italy, Domenica delle Palme. Today is the last Sunday before Easter, and we had a free day, and people in Italy on this day go to see their families, to have lunch together, and we were able to visit a couple of new places. So in the morning, we all went to Cassano, and then we took a bus to Bari. From then on, the Spanish team went to Pulignano, and the Bulgarian team, from which I am a part of, and the Greek team, we all went to Monopoly. Let me tell you, guys, Monopoly is so beautiful and fascinating. It's full of history, and you can just imagine how people were walking down those streets like maybe 100 or 200 years ago, and we were able to go into one really beautiful basilica in Monopoly, which unfortunately has a way too long name for me to say properly, but it was so beautiful. Every time I enter such a church, I just reflect on how much faith and devotion and love for your God it takes to build something like this, because now we have a lot of privileges in our modern time, but back then every painting was made like paint stroke by paint stroke, and every sculpture was made with every detail and every touch, and it's so beautiful. Because can you imagine Sometimes it takes generations in order to finish such a beautiful, enormous place of faith. So tonight is Italian night, and honestly, I have no idea what to expect. But the next time you see me, I'm going to interview one person from the Italian team who made an impression on all of us during day one because of his charisma. So stay tuned. See ya. Bye. Hi guys, as I told you, today is Italian night and I want to introduce you to one of the most charismatic participants of this project that I have had the privilege to know since I have been here. So this is Francesco.
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Francesco. It's written I'm Italian, but maybe I'm also Polish. Who knows? Nobody knows. It's a pleasure to be part of this project.
Okay, so Francesco, I have a question for you, which is why did you decide to participate in a project in your own home country? And as far as I know, somehow closer to your hometown as well.
Yeah. So basically, I've attended several projects, and I think it is important to represent your own country because you can show the others your own culture. You know, when you go abroad, you experience new culture, but I'm really interested in the story of my city, for example, or I really like to share the Italian culture because it's really complicated. As I told you a lot of times, like we have a lot of culture inside Italy. So for me, it is important to share this with the other participant. And also, like, I like to be in this place. Like, I live in the city next to Cassano, but like where we are now, I enjoy like being in the countryside where there is no internet, nothing. Like, it's a lifestyle that I like. So that was the idea.
Okay, well, that's a great answer. Honestly, I am so happy that you are here with us. So, my question is since tonight is Italian night, what can we expect from the Italian team?
Okay, so I don't want to spoil it, but it's gonna be like close to the Spanish night, to be honest, because we kind of have the same culture in the south of Italy. For example, the traditional dance are almost the same. Yesterday we were like, oh shit, they are doing the same dancing as us, so I don't know if we can do them, but like. We also are gonna share with you like a lot of fun facts of Italy that nobody knows. So I think it's gonna be fun. And of course, since we are Italian, we will try to be as happy and as party as possible.
Well, I'm sure we're going to have a lot of fun, even though if it's similar. So, my next question is give me three words with which you can describe Italy.
Okay, first one is a mix because, as I said before, Italy is a mix of culture. So every region has a different culture. Secondly, it's gonna be, of course, food because, like, we are famous for our good food, and I think you are experiencing it in Cassano.
Yes.
Like we have just eaten lasagna, so pretty good food. And the third one, I think, is gonna be like history because our country has a really interesting history. Like our culture, I think it's really, how can I say it? Like I like it even though I'm not into history. But I don't know, like I really enjoy to find out the story of my country.
Okay, well, my last question for you is can you teach me a word in Italian?
Okay, my word is con piacere, which means with pleasure.
Okay, con piacere.
Right, perfect.
Okay, well, thank you so much for joining me. And in the next couple of videos, you're going to see how Italian night went. So, see ya!
Have fun!
Hello guys! It's a new day, it's the 30th of March and again, surprise, surprise, the weather is nice. So it's currently lunch break and we just had another very interesting roleplay game which was called Social in Exclusion, in which we were put in very real situations from the world. The role I had was to be the boss of a potato factory, and I had a lot of strong emotions about that. The game was very real, for sure, and it was again, as I love to say in this video, eye-opening. But it really made me think about the whole situation when it comes to work and the life people have. So today is what night was it again?
Българска вечер, Рая.
Who said that?
It was me. I said.
Hi! This is Dimitrina, or for short, Didi. So, Didi is a part of the Bulgarian team, as me, and as you saw in the beginning of the video, we arrived in Italy together. So, Didi, can you shortly introduce yourself to us?
So I am Didi. I am from the Bulgarian team. This is my first Erasmus project, and so far so good. It's been amazing for these past few days.
Okay, Didi, so as far as I know from you, this is your first project, but you have actually been to America for work and travel. So can you compare shortly for us both of the experience and tell us what would you prefer between those two
Okay.
when it comes to traveling?
Yeah. Okay. So let's start with the States. The States were very expensive to go to work and travel. The work and travel is a program where you go. It's international program, so a lot of countries have it. You go there for 3 months. You work like a average American, in a fast food or in a restaurant, or you don't have any higher education, so you're kind of like in the service industry. And then you have a moment, a month, 2 weeks, however much you want. That's within the visa to travel and explore the United States. The biggest difference between this program and Erasmus Plus is the money, because for you to go to the States on a work and travel, you spend a lot of money. And then Erasmus, you spend some money, it's not that much, and they give it back, like the tickets,
The plane tickets.
Yeah, the plane tickets, the travel, they pay it back. So that's one big difference for people that are struggling with the money. It's very hard to go to the States. So another thing is the United States are usually, they have a lot of people from different countries anyway. So you have the Americans that were born there, you have the work and travel students, you have people from different countries that did not come to work and travel, but they just like went to the States so they find something better for instance. Yeah. So in terms of exchange, you have like global exchange there. In here it's mainly European countries. So, but that's not bad because it's like so many cultures anyway.
Yeah.
But yes, you meet people from like all points of the world, like the points that you didn't even know you can meet people.
Yeah, absolutely. And I myself would want that as this is my first project as well. I have been able to see more from Italy in this, even though it's not. I'm not here for tourism. I've seen more from Italy than I would have seen if I came on a normal vacation for a couple of days with friends.
Yep.
So this is a really big plus for me as well. So my next question is, since tonight is Bulgarian cultural night, what can we expect?
You can expect something very different from everything you saw until now. Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to have a surprise myself, so stay tuned about that. So Didi, can you describe Bulgaria in 3 words?
3 words. Do I make them in Bulgarian or
In English.
Okay. I would say beautiful,
Okay.
definitely. Very nature oriented. We have a lot
Okay.
of green. You go out and you see a lot of green. And I would say, I don't know what else to say.
I think I would add folklore.
Folklore.
Yeah, we have such beautiful folklore,
We can do that.
so yeah, you're definitely going to see a part of that tonight. So my last question to you, can you choose one Bulgarian word we can teach our audience?
So my Bulgarian word, I thought about it, and I think krasota is very nice word that you need to know.
Yes, krasota means beautiful, and it's a really beautiful word. So Dimi, thank you so much for joining me on this interview. We're going to have a lunch now, and the next moment you see us, I'm going to tell you what we did in the second session and you're going to see our Bulgarian cultural night. Bye!
Bye bye.
Hello everyone! I'm not having a microphone because I'm in the forest. And we just finished our second activity and session for today. And we are on a scavenger hunt for asparagus. And someone just found an asparagus. So what we did in the second session was theater, or theater of the oppressed. We were again put into teams and we had to act out situations of oppression we have seen in our everyday life and world. And after we acted it once, we had to act it out again, but this time people from the other teams could stop it like with clap, so the scene freezes and they can switch place with one of the rows in the scene and find a solution to the situation. It was really emotional for me because a lot of the situations sounded like something I have already been through, and I gained even more experience and about what can I do to change what I see around me, because it's everyday life, and wherever we come from we experience stuff like this. So I have one more person I want to show you today. She is one of the facilitators of our project here in Italy. And next time you see me, I'm gonna be with her. So see ya. Oh, Anna, thank you so much for joining me. It's a pleasure to have you.
Thank you so much.
So can you introduce yourself in a couple of words?
My name is Anna. I'm here doing volunteer in Link, the association of the Youth Exchange, who's explaining everything.
Okay, so Anna, I have my first burning question for you. Why did you decide to volunteer for Youth Exchange in another country? Because as far as I know, you are from Spain.
I'm from Spain, yeah. It's because when I was 19, I was a au pair, was like a nanny inside the house. And I love the experience of living in another country. So when I learned that that could be a possibility, I'm a social worker, so it's a plus. I wanted to live in another country. This type of volunteer, the European Union course, pay for everything, so it also can improve my I can put it in my resume, you know what I mean, have more work. I also want to work with youth.
Okay, I see. So how does your profession tie to being a volunteer in a youth exchange?
Oh, in every possible way. I mean, you work with people, you're trying to improve the point of view that they have in the world, you know what I mean? I'm also working in schools teaching my language, and it's also part of my job, and in a library working with a disabled person who has a wheelchair and he cannot go take the books to another places, so I also do that. So yeah, it is with everything. The connection with people is there. They trying to help people to improve their lives are there. So yeah, everything is connected.
Okay, so my last question for you is, what was your first experience as a participant in a youth exchange project?
A few years ago, I can't remember when. I think I was 23, like 5 years ago. I went to Germany to have a youth exchange related to agriculture. It's called permaculture. It's like trying to do agriculture, but to be careful with the environment, trying to incorporate in it. It was very good. I love it. So that's why I also wanted to do this kind of volunteer in this association, because it was a great environment.
Okay, well, Anna, thank you so much for the beautiful
You're
answers.
welcome.
And yeah, we have only one more facilitator left, and we're going to meet him very soon. So this was Anna, and I'm going to see you again later. Bye.
Bye.
Hello, people. So we are preparing for Bulgarian Culture Night, and you're going to see what we're gonna do. We prepared some tickets for the plane flying from Kasano to Bulgaria, and video over here is writing our beautiful Cyrillic alphabet. So stay tuned. See you in a bit. Bye. Hello everyone. So today this is my first vlog with you guys because we were in Santaramo and we were having a roleplay lab where we were creating our game. So you're going to see a couple of shots of that in a moment. But here with me is Cristiana from the Portuguese team because tonight is Portuguese night. Okay, so Cristiana, can you introduce yourself to us?
Yes. Oh, so my name is Cristiana. Okay. I am 20 years old. And well, I'm from Portugal, in the small city in North Portugal. So yeah, that's it, pretty much.
All right. So my burning question for you is, how would you analyze the cultural shock on this youth exchange? Because as far as I know, you're studying to be a psychologist.
Yes, I am. I think in this particular youth exchange, there is more easily to get to know other cultures because they are similar to ours, mine in particular, Portugal. I think Italian and especially Spanish are really similar. But it gets to know that Bulgarian, for example, are a lot different, and Greece too. So I think that it's a way to develop yourself, like in psychology way. You can get to know other cultures and you can get to know how other people live. And I think if you are in direct contact with them, it's easier to put yourself in their place, you know? And if you see what people go through directly by them telling you, it's way easier to get it in your mind. So that's why the discrimination game that we had earlier was really important to me. That's I think that everyone should do it, but especially as a psychologist, I think it's really important.
Absolutely. Amazing answer. So my next question for you is, since tonight is the night of Portugal,
Yes.
what can we expect from the Portuguese team? A little bit of salt.
Okay, we can expect a lot of fun,
Okay.
a lot of Portuguese words,
Okay.
and mostly I think Portuguese culture is just energetic. So you can expect it to get here tired in the night. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, because me and Cristiana, we are actually roommates in this
Yes.
project, and actually This is her bed, mine is down there.
Down there, yeah.
Yeah, so we have been very close
Yes.
during this exchange.
Yes.
I honestly couldn't wait to interview you. So my next question is,
Mhm.
can you describe to me Portugal in 3 words?
I think exciting,
Okay.
warm,
Mm-hmm.
like not just the weather, the culture, and home. That's
Okay. So my last question.
Yes.
Can you teach me one Portuguese word of your choice?
Okay. I will teach you. It's called astronaut.
Okay. Astronaut.
You know what I mean? It's easy, no?
Can you tell me?
Astronaut.
Yeah, thank you for the translation. I just wanted to clarify that.
You can say it again.
Astronaut. Okay, that's great. Well, thank you so much for joining me on this video.
Thank you.
And after this, you're going to see a couple of shots from the exciting night of Portugal. I honestly can't wait. So, guys, I'm going to see you on the next day, which is going to be our day of the main event, where we present our games in front of high school students in Santaremo. So, stay tuned. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, guys, good morning. This is our big day, the main event. We're going to present our board games, which we made yesterday, to high schoolers in Santaramo. And for me and Didi, tomorrow we have to leave. We have to go back to Bulgaria. So this is going to be our last day here. And well, I feel happy that I'm going back home to my family and to my friends. I kind of feel sad because when you spend so much time living with many new different people, you kind of get used to it, and especially to having lunch, breakfast and dinner together, to having people asking how did you sleep, saying good morning in 5 different languages. So I'm going to miss this, but there's still time. There are still a couple of people I want to introduce you to. And while this project is ending, I am so happy that I got the chance to be here, to be a part of this, and I'm so thankful for opportunities like Erasmus Plus, so I can travel Europe and meet many new friends, because one of my biggest dreams since I was a kid was to have a lot of friends around the whole world, and I'm getting closer to that dream. I'm going to see you later, guys. Bye. Hello everyone, so as I told you, today is our big main event. We are just wrapping up with our games, and here with me is our last facilitator for the project Beyond Labels Roleplay Your Future, Antonio. Hello Antonio, thank you so much for being here. Can you introduce yourself with a couple of words to my audience?
No, I can't. So, I'm Antonio. As Gaia said, I'm the facilitator of this project. I'm from Italy, and I work for the association where this project came from.
All right, Antonio. So my question for you is, since you have been working around quite a couple of projects, which project was your favorite and why?
So, of course, this one is my favorite project because we talk with about thematics that I love, such as sexism, gender inequality, and how to make them, like, let's say, the better than they are now through the role play games. And I'm a big fan of role play and the table game. And the other project I loved were the ones where we talked about the environmental biodiversity and the food and sustainability.
All right. Well, my last question for you will be, since we have the privilege to be with you here, what is the most important thing you are going to take back from this project with us, with the whole group? What is going to be your best memory from this particular group?
Actually, I don't have only one memory because the whole week was amazing. But what I'm gonna take is the fact that games can be really important in teaching the others, especially the new generations, that they use video games so much. So maybe using the game as a tool to teach, to make them aware of something that we care about, it can be a good option beside the normal frontal lesson they have in school.
Okay, well, that's a beautiful answer. Thank you so much, Antonio.
Thank you.
And this is almost the end of this episode. Good morning, everyone. It's time to go back to Bulgaria. The Erasmus Plus project Beyond Labels Roleplay Your Future honestly changed my life. I never expected that I can experience Italy and so many different cultures and important topics in such a way. And I'm so thankful to have ever had the chance to live through that. Yesterday I tried my best not to cry and I didn't succeed in that. I am a highly sensitive person, and when you meet so many kind and interesting people from different cultures and you live together like this, and you get used to seeing their faces every day and eating together, you feel some emotions. I want to thank Link Association for creating this project, and Future Humans organization from Bulgaria for even having the opportunity to be here. I also want to thank our facilitators, Giuseppe, Anna, Antonio, that you created a safe space for all of us and made this memory unforgettable for me and for the other participants from Bulgaria, from Greece, from Italy, Spain, and Portugal. And I'm thankful to Erasmus Plus for having this opportunity to travel the world and meet new friends. I am Raya, and this was the first chapter of CloudBound. See you on the next airport, guys.